Hello friends, and welcome to another edition of Searching in Fearless Tarot. Today's energy is going to be for Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Pisces. And there should be an attached song included with the reading that I just shuffle off my Spotify. That will be in the comments below for you. Or if you want a personal reading, that information is below as well. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes. I appreciate all of you and trying to get the message out to more people. Let's get into it. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for another day not promised. Thank you for all the love, guidance, and wisdom you share with us. We are nothing without it or you. Please help me to collect to my YouTube collective. Only help me connect with those that have the highest in mind for all involved. What does my Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces collective need to know at this time for their highest good? Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, what do they need to know right now for their highest good? Okay, Temperance reversed, Justice reversed, and Ace of Wands. Temperance reversed feels like you're not really connecting to the divine very often, or if you don't meditate or do anything like that, you're not taking moments of silence to process what's going on to you and what you're trying to figure out. With Justice reversed, there could have been some backstab or betrayal that happened. With the Ten of Pentacles reversed, this tells me that it was either like a family member or a marriage partner or someone, or a fiance, someone that you thought that you could marry or you thought that you could spend a life with. A lot of you are feeling like giving up in a lot of this. Let me verify that, or verify. Let me clarify. The Ace of Wands reversed. Verify. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Okay. A lot of you are having to step away from something that made you feel very comfortable in the past. For a lot of you, you felt like this was going to be the ending to your story. I'm feeling this energy of like you were either friends with this person for a very long time, you were a spouse to this person, and you were engaged to be married, something ultra committed. It's like you're having to take a logical approach and step away from the situation with this Queen of Swords energy. And the Queen of Swords energy is also very silent. So this tells me that maybe this person that this energy is directed at is someone that you're very no nonsense. Queen of Swords is very much about the facts and very much about what's in front of them. She doesn't really talk about what's underneath the surface. She's also willing to cut anyone out that doesn't serve her purpose. So you could be in that energy as well. Yep, here we go. So on top of that, we've got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. I knew I was feeling some type of ex-spouse something. For most of you, though, a lot of you are in a new relationship, or you're entering into a new relationship. And you're trying to find balance between this resentment that you have and this new love that you have in your life as well. Let me clarify the Ace of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the Ace of Cups for me. Okay. A lot of you see this person as wish fulfillment. Or a lot of you, after this heartbreak that happened to you, you are dying for a win. So some of you could be lost in the dream of it all, or some of you could be doing something to escape, like smoking or drinking or spending too much. Nine of Cups reversed really talks about drinking more than anything, though, or living in a fantasy with this new person. Let me clarify the Hierophant. You're also healing, though. You're healing and you're moving forward, but you're wondering why you don't feel completely satisfied. Because you're starting to get what you want, or what you've been wanting since this heartbreak. What's the Hierophant, Spirit? King of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. The issue is that you're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to your inner wisdom. With the King of Pentacles, you could have money in the bank. You could have a good 9-to-5 job. You could be very stable in your own life. But with this Page of Cups reversed, you're not listening to your own intuition. There could be some, don't punch me guys, but there could be some emotional immaturity going on as well that's frustrating you or making you feel less than. Yeah. A lot of you want a reconciliation with this past person. And if you don't want a reconciliation, when I say reconciliation, that doesn't necessarily mean you want this person to fall in your arms and fall in love forever. That's not really what I'm thinking or seeing. It's more like you want to have a conversation with this person and find some closure so that you can move forward because you feel restless. Or maybe you just feel restless and burnt out and you don't know why. And it's because you need to have clarity with this person. It's because you're living in the past. There's a lot of feelings of defensiveness and paranoia from the other person. Like maybe that other person is judging you in some way, shape, or form, or spying on you. But you outwardly appear as this Emperor. You outwardly appear as like you have it together, like everything is fine. I think really what's going on here is that your inner turmoil, your inner emotional life isn't being looked at to a satisfying degree. And that's why you're feeling this passionless, restless burnout, even though you have this partner in front of you that makes you very happy. It's like you fully, it's like, it's that Pisces energy, really, where it's like you're there, but you're not there. You're disconnected from the physical location that you're in. And that's the problem, is the lack of passion. It's like you have everything you thought you would have needed, but you still have this missing piece. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice for my Pisces, Scorpio, Sag? What's the advice? Okay. So the advice here, what I'm getting, and I don't know why, but I'm being told to show the cards. With the Two of Swords reversed, this is talking about getting over indecision. This is indecision, finding indecision in the opportunity that you have and stagnancy. Finding indecision. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay. So really overall, I feel like I'm connecting to people who really have a difficult time trusting themselves when they find the answers within. I feel like a lot of you are either trying to meditate or ground, trying to find your balance in this. And just keep in mind that it takes time. It takes time and new memories. It's almost like I'm reminded of when I was first sober and 4th of July would come around, and of course I would drink my ass off on 4th of July. So when I got sober, it was a very weird experience for me. It was very much like, I don't know how to feel about this. And when I would go and do events that I would normally do drunk, but I had to do them sober, it took me a while to get used to that. It took me a while to not be sad or mourning the loss of alcohol for me, you know? And so for this, it's like, maybe this person or this ex was in your life for so long that it's hard to remember life without them, or it's hard to have new experiences with new people because you're so used to this other person. And maybe it's really hard for you to be intimate with other people. Maybe it took you a long time to get close to this person. But they're asking you to really go within and trust yourself and trust the answers and the guidance that you get from within, and to face that fear that you have and try to find closure and forgiveness the best way you know how. And I know some of you are in a situation where the other person has blocked you, or you've blocked the other person in some way, shape, or form. But if you're hearing their name, if you're being reminded of them often, if you're constantly looking back even though you don't want to, that's a clear sign that you need to take the time to heal and not focus on the new opportunities around you, because there's still old stuff that needs to be cleared out. What's the advice, Spirit? There's a need to connect with your spirit guides. I can't deny this. I've seen this so many times in the readings. With Temperance reversed and the Page of Swords, this could be like wanting to let your guard down, telling people that you're letting your guard down, actively trying to heal. But the problem is that you can't heal alone. You can't do it by yourself. Like, you have to have faith. You have to open up your heart chakra. You can't just, this is the kind of person I feel like when you're trying to heal, you intellectualize your healing. So it's like you intellectualize the emotions that are going on around you, and you try to find some kind of solution with the thoughts that you have in your head. But thoughts are not a solution. Thoughts are just thoughts. That's it. They're not your heart. They're not feelings. They're not navigating you through this difficult world. There needs to be trust. There needs to be an understanding that you're not alone, that you're working with your spirit guides, that you're working with higher energies that we aren't aware of or don't know exactly who they are, but we know that they have their highest good in mind, as long as that's the intention. I hope that made sense. I know I kind of rambled on intention and shit and said a bunch of weird words there, but basically what I'm trying to say is your intention, your thoughts, everything, it all matters. It's all energy. It's all moving forward. So with that intention that you have of wanting to move forward and heal your life, you can't just look at the outside. You have to look at the inside too. The inside needs to be organized before we can start these new adventures and these new journeys. We can't just cut off from the last journey and then forget about it and start something new, especially if you guys share children together or if you have daily reminders of that person. There's a need to connect with yourself and to trust yourself and to find love and comfort within yourself. I'm also getting reparent yourself, reparenting yourself. And if you don't know what that is, I would definitely look it up if you're looking to heal yourself, because I feel like a lot of you have mommy dearest in your head. What I mean when I say that is mommy dearest is like someone who's always judging you, someone who's always thinking you could be better, or talking about how you're not reaching your potential. All those thoughts of, I should have done this, I should have called her, I should have called him, I should have been there, I should have done this. When you should on yourself, you're not living in the present, and you're having depression about something that you can't even control, my friend. So what's the point? It's important and it's imperative for you to live in today and live in the decisions that you can make, and to try to change and evolve the circumstances that make you feel icky. Okay, we're gonna go into guidance cards, and then I'm outie 5,000. What does Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Scorp, Pisces need to know? What does Sag, Scorp, Pisces need to know? Guidance cards. What guidance cards? Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Sagittarius, blessed. 22. 22. Sagittarius, there are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Seas part in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet you were here. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. Okay. Scorpio, Between Worlds. This is one of my favorite cards. Scorpio, Between the Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, and what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. And Pisces, a change in the wind. In the wind. Tay in the wind. Okay, sorry. Pisces, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air. Scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. I want to read the Pisces relationship message for some reason too. Relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other and stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. Okay, my loves, until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your evening, day, morning, wherever you're at. See you later.